Today, everyone is asking, are the United States and Iran heading towards an open conflict? What are we witnessing between Washington and Tehran is not just diplomatic frustration, it's a slow drift towards confrontation. Nuclear talks, partly direct and partly mediated, continue to be informed but not in substance. Key disputes over enrichment, missiles and sanctions remain unresolved. Diplomacy is alive in name, stalled in reality. Meanwhile, the United States has launched its largest military buildup in years. Carriers, fighters, missile defense, signaling pressure and preparing options beyond talks. Iran is responding with asymmetric warnings, military drills in the Strait of Hormuz, threats to target foreign bases and firm declaration that it will defend its nuclear rights. The result, diplomacy is shrinking, deterrence is expanding, and the risk of escalation is rising. So what has changed? Haven't there been talks? Well, talks have existed, they are continuing, but trust doesn't. As negotiators debate enrichment and sanctions, the United States reinforces the region with carriers, strike assets, and missile defenses. That's not a routine diplomacy. That's deterrence with teeth. This is a strategic collision. Washington signals military options if Iran refuses to yield, while Tehran, under Ayatollah Khamenei's hardened stance, rejects demands it sees as surrender. The real danger is disconnect. Diplomacy moves slowly, military posture builds momentum. When forces are in place and plans are being drawn, contingency begins to outweigh conversation and escalation becomes easier than compromise. And how is Iran responding? Not by stepping back. Iran is signaling through military drills, proxy networks, and strategic geography, especially around critical choke points like the Strait of Hormuz. Tehran is making it clear, pressure will be met with pressure. So what's the real risk? Miscalculation. When forces are forward deployed and red lines are getting blurred, a single strike, even unintended, can escalate rapidly. For the world, the cost of miscalculation is immense, not just in Middle East geopolitics, but in global economic and security terms. With oil markets already sensitive, with regional actors like Israel and Gulf states anticipating possible conflict, and with public rhetoric hardened on both the sides, we are not watching a distant negotiation table. We are watching a tinderbox where the temperature is rising faster than the diplomacy is advancing. So here is the stark truth. The slide towards conflict today isn't accidental, it isn't random, it is the product of military buildup overtaking diplomatic space. And once that happens, the risk shifts from can we talk to can we control the fallout? And that's the real question playing out between Washington and Tehran tonight. And the answer will shape the regional stability for years to come. So the bottom line is that the United States and Iran are not at war, but they are drifting in that direction. Military signaling is accelerating, diplomacy is stalling, forward deployments, nuclear thresholds, proxy strikes, these are escalation triggers. The danger isn't a planned war, it's shrinking diplomatic space as military options expand. When deterrence turns into theater and dialogue becomes ritual, miscalculation becomes inevitable. And history shows us very clearly that conflicts rarely begin with dramatic announcements. They begin when leaders start to believe that escalation can be controlled. Right now, both Washington and Tehran believe they are managing the risk well. The question is, for how long? And that is the strategic bottom line.